I've lived in Huntington my whole life, and so it's changed a lot over the years. But when I was younger, I really enjoyed going to Ritter Park. My parents would walk and I would play on the playground. And I'm happy to say I do that with my own children now. So that was probably my favorite place to go in Huntington. And then of course, just being outdoors in general, we would go to the museum and hike on the trails there as a family. And that's something that I still do today as well. So truly being outside in nature around some of our pretty outside structures like the museum and Ritter Park are probably my top two. Well, Ritter Park has definitely expanded. When I was younger, we really just had, I think, a slide and swings, and now that playground has a zip line and all kinds of more fun things that my kids get to play on. So that's definitely gotten a lot larger. And then the museum trails are certainly something that's remained the same, but of course it's expanded some since I was a child, and the exhibits always change, which is nice. And now they actually have children's art sessions on the weekend, which is a nice offering for the community too. I don't think the culture has changed too terribly much. And from my perspective, Huntington's always been a really friendly, welcoming city. You know, it's a small town kind of feel where I always felt comfortable where I was. I knew a lot of people in our area, and I still have relationships with those people who remain here that I knew as a child and still have some strong connections with today. So I feel like we're a very welcoming community, and in fact, perhaps even more welcoming now. I feel like, especially working at the university and being a part of something that's so large within the city of Huntington has helped me to see just how helpful everybody is to one another.
And then Huntington in the media doesn't always have the best reputation. Why do you love your city?
It may not, but I think can be said for a lot of cities. Sometimes the media may portray some of the negative parts of where we are, but to me, I love Huntington for the people first and foremost. I think, again, no matter if you truly know someone or not, people are really friendly and eager to help one another here. At least that's how I've experienced it. And again, when I meet different students and families that are interested in attending Marshall, I get asked that question a lot, and I really try to counteract that and know that, at least from my perspective, I see many more positive things happening in our community to help build that community spirit and help one another. I hope we continue to be an inclusive and open city for all. I think we've done a wonderful job of displaying that, and that's been one of the huge positives. And I hope that we continue to expand things that are going to bring more businesses and more people to our community that they can help to share in what I love so much about it.
Well, one of the things we do is we take in materials from the community. So a large portion of our materials are university materials, but we take in materials from local Huntington businesses, Huntington people, and make their papers, diaries, letters available to researchers in the community and beyond. Well, certainly my favorite stories are the ones that are very personal, the ones that are about the students or the community members who have done great things in Huntington. One of my current favorites right now is papers from Memphis, Tennessee Garrison. She was an African-American teacher in the coal fields of West Virginia, but later moved to Huntington and became very instrumental in the NAACP and Black history here in Huntington. Oh, I think Huntington's on the rise. I think the community growth downtown, the appreciation for the local history, makes Huntington a great destination for students, but also for people who are looking for museums and libraries and that type of historical information.
And I think that's going to wrap it up.
Thank you, Matthew.
You're welcome.